I am Jingjing, and I am Professor of Educational Psychology in the Department of Teaching and Learning. This is my 11th year working at University of Montana. My field of study is in educational psychology, and it's also very interdisciplinary across child development, psychology of learning, and thinking deeply about with my colleagues to think how do we create school settings to support children's social and emotional well-being. My approach to be a mentor is to first build a relationship with my students. They all come to academia differently. Some has a burning question already to address, and some just curious and want to learn everything before they can identify a single tiny area. So I want to make sure I know where my students are, what their goals, what their strengths, and what are areas they could improve on. And then once I understand the big picture, I start to map a mentorship plan for each of them. That means I don't necessarily see myself as a sole mentor. I rely on a big mentorship network that including more senior students who can serve as big brother and sister to them. Also including my colleague across campus at colleague nationwide, internationally. I think the more kinds of different diverse mentorship students get, they can better off, both personally, professionally, and help them to think about the different career job options they have down the road. So I think mentorship is the essential component for students to understand how do I accomplish all the tasks at this moment, but also how do I prepare myself for different opportunities out there. And I think for the success of our students, they need both. They need the moment-to-moment, hands-on support, but they also need to know what are my choices, what are my options. A lot of my students are first-generation undergrad students, first-generation grad students. Academia is a very foreign force to them. They did not necessarily have a big role model or clear roadmap in front of them. So I think of the mentorship help them to understand what their choices are and how do they able to pick those choices and make sure they actually accomplish their goals.